If I had the wisdom that I have now, then it would have helped me navigate so many issues in regards to relationships, in regards to friendships. So learn from my mistakes, and I hope that this be helpful for you guys. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mssaraholoba. If this is your first time tuning in, go ahead and like and subscribe down below for more videos. So today I wanted to go ahead and talk about the importance of being equally yoked. Equally yoked within your relationships. In regards to marriage, a potential partner, right? In regards to even your friendships. And a lot of the things that I learned now is through my mistakes, experience, and now I have the wisdom to help you guys navigate, especially when it comes to relationships, especially when it comes to figuring out if you are truly equally yoked with somebody. Now, what equally yoked means is being like-minded, being on the same path. You guys share the same values. It's much deeper than just you both being Christians. No, that's not enough. There's so much more to dissect in regards to that. Are you guys on the same spiritual level, right? You might be on level 1 on your walk with Christ, and I might be on level 7, right? So we may have different views, different expectations, different things that we desire in marriage, you know, our roles in marriage, our finances, right? There's so many things to dissect in regards to this, which I didn't have. So I'm just thinking, this guy's cute. Okay, let's just go ahead and jump in it, and then I'm gonna find out later. Well, if you're doing that, if you go with it in that mindset like I used to do, that's just gonna lead you to a lot of heartbreak and mistakes that I could have navigated. So I pray that this video helps y'all just navigate. One thing that needs to be discussed within any relationship is boundaries. You gotta have the expectations like, hey, I don't appreciate this. I don't like when you say this. I don't tolerate you dancing with women. I don't tolerate you texting women. You know, everyone has their own boundaries. Everybody has their own triggers that you really need to communicate in regards to your friendships and your relationships. And this is something that I did not do. I was already married, trying to teach somebody what my boundary is. I had a boundary within not dancing with women, and I think that's extremely disrespectful. I don't, you know, if you're my man, I'm not going to be twerking on somebody, right? But the person that I was with at the time didn't see that as a problem. So that right there, had we taken the steps to really get to know each other and have discussions like this, then we would have been able to be like, wow, we're not equally yoked, you know? Your desire is not necessarily wrong. If that's what floats your boat, then that's fine. But you need to find a woman who has the same views. There are women who don't think that is a problem. They don't see that as a problem. Versus I should be with the man. I should have been with the man who also agrees with that boundary. Next thing is roles and expectations in your relationship, in your marriage, especially when it comes to marriage. Everybody has different views on marriage. I'm more traditional myself. The person that I'm talking to may not be so traditional. Having that topic out of that way, understanding, okay, for me, my husband, I want him to be a provider. I want him to be able to lead. I want him to be able to put God first in our home. You know, you also need to find yourself a partner that correlates with your path. Because not everybody wants to do a traditional route. You might be more modern. You may be, you know, whatever floats your boat. Have someone that has the same mentality as you, because you will save so much heartache and headache if you go through that route. So if you're more modern, you're more liberal, then find someone that has the same mindset as you. Talk about roles. Who's going to be cleaning the house? Who's going to be cooking? Who's going to be paying the bills? Is it 50-50? Is it 100% on him? Is it 100% on you? Is it 70-30? Have those discussions early on so it doesn't lead to just disappointments and uncommunicated expectations. Who takes care of the kids? Who's the person that's going to be responsible for taking out the trash? Talk about these expectations beforehand, right? What do you believe in going to church? You know, not everybody likes going to church. Are you a tither? Talk about discussions like this. I'm a tither. I want to be with the man that also believes in tithing. Some people don't believe that I'm not giving to the church. So, you know, if you don't believe in giving into the church, you know, I'm going to pray for you, but you're not the one for me, right? Having these discussions early on. So I'm not arguing with you. I'm not yelling at you. I'm not draining myself, because a lot of the issues that we face is because we put ourselves in unequally yoked marriages, right? We chose by our flesh, this person is cute, but we never go dissect the interior of that relationship, of this friendship, of what could this be? Are we truly equally yoked? Do you believe in speaking in tongues? What are your thoughts on demon possession? What are your thoughts on Halloween? That's a big one. I grew up not celebrating Halloween. I want a man that, same thing. We don't celebrate Halloween in our home. If I'm with a man that believes that Halloween is not demonic and we should, you know, you're doing too much, then that's going to cause issues with me, because I grew up understanding, wow, you know what, Halloween is something that we really shouldn't be celebrating, right? Because if I attach myself to a man that is okay with celebrating Halloween, I'm either going to have to submit to his request and build this bitterness, or we're just going to have tensions. That's the only way that is going to be resolved. One person will have to give to the other person's request. Or I could just be with a man that also believes, you know what, I didn't grow up celebrating Halloween. We're not celebrating Halloween in this home. Easier to flow. What are your views on respect? What is respect to you? How important is respect? Are we going to be calling each other out of our names when we're angry? I don't tolerate that. I don't want to be with the man that calls me out of my name. I don't want a man that touches on me, that beats on me. Do you have a history of beating women? Do you have a history of cheating? These are discussions that we're going to have early on, so it doesn't lead to us finding out 2 years in the marriage that we're unequally yoked. Right? How do we raise children? What are your thoughts on raising children? What do you think that we should be doing as parents raising our child? Do you believe in whoopings? I believe in whoopings. I want to be with the man that believes in whoopings. Okay? These are thoughts that you're going to have discussions on. What are your views on money? Are you more of a materialistic person? Do you like to buy things, or do you like to spend money on experiences? I know for myself, I like to spend money on experiences. I would much rather travel the world than have an expensive bag, but everyone is different. Find somebody that you're more inclined, that you have a lot more similarities to, so you don't butt heads as often. Do you believe in fasting? How important is fasting in your life? How important is family to you, right? Are you family oriented? I know for myself, I'm family oriented. I would love to be with somebody. I have to be with somebody that can get along with my family as well, right? So these are discussions that you need to have to really figure out, are we equally yoked? I know for me, I'm a prayer warrior. I have a whole ministry, right? So I need to have a man that can handle my capacity. I need to have a man that understands, okay, there's multiple sides to Sarah. You have fashionista Sarah, you have prayer warrior Sarah. Can I handle both? And can I handle where Sarah is going to be going in her life, right? So these are qualities that I look for. So I have no business talking to a man who doesn't even believe in Jesus. I used to do that, so I'm not even here to judge you, sis. You have no business talking to that man or that woman who don't even believe in Jesus, who thinks speaking in tongues is absolutely crazy, fasting, tithing, what is that? That's stupid, right? You know what? If you want to go to hell, do that on your own. Figuring out who is equally yoked to you. Who is the man or the woman that is like-minded, even in regards to friendships? Like-minded company, bad company corrupts good character. This is biblical. Finding friends that also share crazy faith as you. And it hits different. Having friends that have the same faith as you, who can pray for you, who can intercede for you, who understand what it's like to take faith moves, who understands, the struggles that you can confide in, that you can be your honest self. Can you be transparent within your partner? Do you feel like you have to carry this image, right? Like my brand is Mssaraholoba, but that's not all of me. There's so much more to me than just my brand, right? Having someone that I can really just truly be myself, who is not idolizing my brand, but truly wants to get to know me. Hey guys, I just want to come on here and tell you guys about my membership called the Esther Project. If you are a Christian woman looking for community, I keep it 100% real. We talk about so many discussions. We have daily devotionals, we have entrepreneur classes, we have experts that are coming in monthly. So many things that you guys will need, especially as you are transitioning to be that Proverbs 31 woman. We need to be around like-minded women. So check out the Esther Project. You can click the link in the bio to check it out. I also have ebooks available, from my Faith Walk ebook to my free ebook actually called the Ultimate Fasting Guide. If you're trying to strengthen your relationship with Christ, check out my ebooks. We do one-on-one courses, one-on-one coaching, so many things that we offer. So click the link down below and just check out my website, which is Mssaraholoba.com, and I'll see you guys next time. These are just things that I look for because I learned the hard way. The reason why I'm so vocal about this, and I want you guys to understand, is I've been the dumb girl. I've been the dumb girl who, you know, we met at a party. I thought he was cute. He thought I was cute. Whoop-de-whoop. We hooked up. And then you find out 2 years in that you guys are not even compatible, that you guys literally actually have nothing in common. But because of that soul tie, because of you guys doing things out of order, doing things the way that you wanted to do instead of following God's way, you learn the hard way and you're trying to mend something that God never put together. Right? Because even the Bible says, what God joins together, let no man separate. But the issue is, we never let God choose our partners, choose our friends. We put ourselves in situations and we end up learning the hard way, right? So I pray that you guys think about these questions whenever you're dating, whenever you're talking to people. Have these discussions. Listen, sir, what do you think about marriage? Do you believe in marriage? Some people don't even believe in marriage. Oh no, I don't want the government in my business. Oh, check. XXX canceled, right? These are discussions that you gotta have. Do you smoke? Do you drink? There's some Christians that don't believe in drinking. That's fine. You know, your conviction is your conviction. But in my house, hey, in my house, we gonna drink a glass of wine, okay? Everybody has different convictions. There's so many discussions that you guys need to have. I know we have these meaningless conversations about what's your favorite color, or, you know, what's your favorite food. No, we need to tackle these uncomfortable discussions that will help us navigate relationships that are for us. What are your views? What is your credit score, sir? Or do you believe in credit? Do you believe in, like, you know what I'm saying? How is your money management skills? What is that looking like? Because if I'm going to say yes to you, I need to be able to know all these things before I put myself in another relationship that fails. Doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results is actually called insanity, right? So for me, the reason why I've even been single this long is because I'm like, Lord, the next time is the final time. We're going to have another discussion in regards to kingdom marriages, but I wanted to get this video out in regards to really figuring out if someone is equally yoked. And another way that you can confirm it, ladies and gentlemen, is pray about it. Lord, is this the person for me? Because I promise you, if you do that prayer, Jesus Christ will answer expeditiously. Like, he always answers that prayer super fast, but then he takes his time with everything else. We love you, Jesus, but, you know, I'm just saying, I'm just letting the people know. But these are questions that you should be asking. Super invasive questions to figure out, hey, is this something that I can handle? Are you ambitious? I love a man who's ambitious. I love a man who's business oriented, who can lead me, who can teach me. Not every woman is like that. Some women, I don't want a man to tell me nothing. That's okay. You know, it's okay to have different views and different desires, because we're all human. We all have our own separate desires and needs, but find somebody that is compatible to you. Otherwise, you will be getting married for the second time, for the third time, for the fourth time, confused. Is because you're not asking these questions, and then you figure out that you're disappointed. I know people say people change, blase blase, and you know what, that is true, but as you guys change, you guys are supposed to be able to rekindle things and come back together. And a lot of us, we don't even ask these invasive questions that leads to disappointment. So to lessen your chances of failure, to strengthen your chances of you guys making it, ask these questions so you know what you're getting yourself into. Anyways, I hope that this was very helpful. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time.